I decided to give up on dating and women. Unless you're aromantic and asexual, you're just saying this out of frustration and you'll be back to dating. Some women suck. Some men suck. We can't control that. But to some extent we can control how we allow them to affect us. You shouldn't let these abusive women from your past control your future and stop you from ever finding love. Wasting your life dwelling on these women is going to hit you back in the face and cause you to feel deep regret for wasting your life away when you're older. Next time you date, review those past situations with these women, as painful as they were, so that you can go into dating being more conscious and cautious to red flags instead of being oblivious to them or ignoring them. This right here I agree with, and literally you're not alone either, dude. I feel this same way to shutting out and not wanting to continue meeting people, but human beings are social creatures and we are meant to engage with one another. Give it some time, and before you know it, you'll be saying fuck it, and you'll be back on your feet pursuing / looking for your partner. I'd suggest to maybe trying the approach of letting it come to you instead of searching for it. Patience is a virtue for it to work, but it's how it works for a lot of people. Did it ever occur to you that you might be drawn to toxic women? The only common denominator with all these women is you. This isn't to say you're to blame for these women's poor behavior. However, you need to figure out why you keep ending up with women like this. I can confidently say most women are not like this. Okay, so this is kinda off topic, but how does that work exactly? I'm extremely inexperienced, so I'm curious how someone could be drawn to toxic people when you don't really know them right off the bat. It's generally because they don't really know them or vet them at the start. They want love and affection so bad they'll take it from the first person offering and ignore all the obvious red flags because that means not getting what they want so badly. Good. Cool stuff. I see we've been dealing with the same women. Good luck, sir. They probably were not accidents. Your sentiment is too relatable. Take a break. I highly recommend therapy. Same boat. FM. It might be the environment you are surrounded with. I've also had guy friends who expressed their hatred for relationships because of cheating women, while my other guy friend is in one of the happiest relationship I've ever seen. One of the best ways to find the right person for you might be through a friend of a friend, or within a trusted community, whether it be from a book club or a small circle that have genuinely nice people. If you find people from Tinder/bar, I suggest to search in a different place. A woman to take care of you. Take care of yourself. Women are to be an equal partner with you, not your caretaker. I think he meant that romantically, like how partners care of each other, etc. But IDK what how others define that. Yeah, that's a definite difference of meaning. A woman to care for me. That's great. A woman to take care of me. That's entitled. Some people are perfectly happy on their own. Some people value human companionship. If you value that, then never give up on finding it. You can find a million songs/movies/books about the frustrations and pain of finding love, but there's a reason most of us keep searching for it. While I disagree with wanting a woman to take care of me, I'm self-sufficient on my own. Thanks. I also sorta quit for a long while. That while turned into 5+ years. Tried old resources for a bit, and it was so I quit that too. Got other hobbies, and now I more or less don't care. None of the women I ever met were interested in me. I quit asking them out after enough rejections. That said, I'm fairly happy on my own and just sorta do my own thing. It's lonely sometimes, but I tend to keep occupied. Take a break, but don't give up. Do whatever you need to do to be happy. It's natural to become jaded and cynical after such experiences. Take a break, a year or two. See how it goes. I could say the same about men, but thankfully I've realized that I'd not been listening to my intuition and justifying a lot of men's shitty behavior. I threw in the towel and decided to start having frivolous encounters. For the first year, I continued encountering shitty men, and still do to some degree, but the experience refined my senses and awareness of what good men actually are like as I came across men in similar situations like you too. Date. Have fun. Don't limit yourself. Gain experience/experience, but be sexually responsible. Be logical. Compartmentalize. Don't get emotionally sucked in. Be mature and respectful. Above all, learn not to waste your time on women who clearly don't know what they're looking for in a relationship and who don't treat you well. Eventually you'll be able to distinguish between substandard and quality women. I know it sounds weird, but it's actually been tremendously helpful for me, and an incredible experience to boot. Ethically non-monogamous relationships are becoming a thing, and sometimes you stumble across the right people that'll enhance your life learning and experiences and help you to become more aware of what you personally want and what you won't tolerate. If you're conventional and more modest and self-controlled, just date as much as you can and as many as you want without getting sexual. Any one person being secure in who they are and desiring to expand their horizons in order to narrow down the search for a life mate will completely understand the process and not view it as a competition, but more as a desire to find someone compatible. You'll learn, and it'll be okay. You guys have a P that reminds you every morning that you need a partner. You can't escape it. Listen to Tommy Vu's magic 3 little words. Don't give up. I have given up multiple times for long stretches of time and regretted tbh. Do not waste time on this earth. You have one life and you don't know when it will end. Carpe diem. I've wasted too much time personally. Dating doesn't get easier with age. It gets harder. I know you don't want to drive to the paint because you're going to get hacked by the bad boy pistons. No easy layups. But you gotta do it. You're not going to be happy with comfortable complacency. It sucks when things don't work out and you see your time, energy and money go seemingly to waste. I get it. Sometimes the best things in life require you to make yourself uncomfortable and have to take the pain and frustration. I had been avoidant with dating all my life until I met my favorite ex. I gave up before I met her, and then all of a sudden I felt like leaving myself vulnerable was the only option. I took a 3+ year break after our breakup. I regret that because it's 6+ years later and I still have unresolved feelings towards her. Don't waste time. Time and youth are precious and finite. Don't tell yourself time heals all wounds, because that is no guarantee. You have to get out there again and push yourself. You need to be open to finding love again. This isn't a passive process. Michael Jordan didn't give up against the bad boy Pistons. He took the pain because he was driven towards a goal. In his case, to win a chip. That's why he's the GOAT. If it's what makes you happy, then it's the correct decision. Reddit can't tell you what to do. Do you? Give up. Be happy. Stay hydrated. Rest well. I gave up too. While it doesn't make things better, you get used to it. I'll always be alone. Because of my depression, I'm always putting myself down. I'll never be able to stand up to most people out there. I'm just a failure and I can't wait to be with the ones I've lost. From the sounds of it, you probably bend over backwards too much for the modern woman. That is absolutely what many seem to want now. But the key is to be somebody who isn't always a yes man as you get to know them, until you see they aren't just take women. Despite how much women seem to date the ultimate pleaser these days, they are all still attracted to a guy who keeps some backbone. No, I would say that is a bad decision. Firstly, feel grief and a loss of trust in the people you have dated. Not all women. Have a look at what it is you're putting out there. If you're having bad experience after bad experience, may be a case of poor luck, may not. I'm not sure on what level you wish to be taken care of, but this can be dangerous territory if it's anything beyond supporting and loving you. Take a break from dating, sure, cause it sounds like it's taking its toll on you, but use the time to build yourself up, then come back to it if it feels optional, not obligatory. Keep a mindset of self-improvement. Befriend the woman that crosses your path, and have no expectations. If things progress, great. If they don't, that's okay. Keep the focus on you. In due time, when it's right, you will find the right one. I have a similar experience as you. For me, lying or exaggerating some stuff was the solution to being attractive. Lying sells. Truth doesn't. Do non-dating activities. Take a break from dating. Pack your bags and go overseas. Bring your confidence and improved self-esteem. You will definitely experience a totally different experience as a man from the US going overseas. Well done. These women opened up a can of whoop ass on you, and it's to your benefit. I learned a while back that nobody can hurt us. They can only reveal the weak points / negative beliefs that we have within ourselves, giving us opportunity to face them and let them go. You've only been coming into contact with these types of women because it's exactly what you need to grow. Once you grow, you may be shocked to find that different kinds of women are coming into your life. Some that you never would believe existed. In the end, our outside experience of reality is a reflection of the things going on deep within us. First change the deep, and then the outside will follow. Focus on conversation, making eye contact, and smiling when you do, and just saying hi and starting up a conversation. You never know who you'll meet. Just gotta try. Don't make it like dating has to be the end game for all interactions. Take that unwanted pressure off yourself and just have fun with this new way.